I now have a thorough understanding of how communication works.
However, from the professional standpoint, how can we put the communication to use?
Well, that's a good question, Dasha. So you see, in today's fast-paced, interconnected world, professional success increasingly depends on building strong networks. People often say it's not just about what you know, but who you know. This shows how important it is to have both formal and informal professional connections. So let's start with formal networks. These exist within structured environments like the departments or the work teams. Communication in formal professional networks can be characterized as downward, upward, lateral or horizontal, and diagonal. Downward communication flows from superiors to subordinates. Upward communication flows from subordinates to the superiors. And lateral or horizontal communication occurs between peers or colleagues who hold similar position in the organization. So the diagonal communication is a hybrid kind of communication between individuals from different levels and across departments. It provides the opportunity for collaboration, information sharing that might otherwise never occur, as normally individuals in regard to their position and placement within the hierarchical environment of an organization would never interact. So formal communication is typically structured, involving methods like meetings, emails, and presentations. The degree of formality in communication is largely influenced by the organization's size and culture. So for example, interacting with your boss usually requires a higher level of formality. Speaking formally with the boss is a sign of respect towards the position and authority he or she holds. Formal communication are one way to sustain professionalism and maintain clarity as a form of respect. Making sure that the message will be taken seriously, it helps avoid misunderstandings, especially on work matters, and fosters a positive, respectful workplace culture. While on the other hand, informal networks consist of voluntary connections we make at work, such as friendships or casual relationships that aren't tied to the company's hierarchy. So for instance, conversations in these informal networks occur during lunch breaks, coffee meetups, or other informal setting outside the office. Discussion during such interactions tends to involve the sharing of advice, tips, or experiences that are useful for career advancements. So these casual get-togethers tend to promote free-flowing communication and assist the team in connecting at an individual level with colleagues for professional growth, informal mentorship, or collaboration on future projects. So now let's go to the challenges of remote work. The prevalence of remote work makes it hard for us to build a long-lasting relationship with our co-workers, as we do not get to interact with them personally. So in this setting, most of the time, the workers are only interacting on a professional level, making it harder for them to forge relationship on a deeper level that is necessary for them to build a network. But the existence of online communication platforms makes it possible for them to get to know each other, surpassing the boundaries that limits their interaction. The effective networkers make conscious choices about the medium of communication, like the email, social media, or messaging platforms, which will be most appropriate for any particular relationship or task. They are thinking about how the method helps to build the connection and get the work done effectively and efficiently. So they also know how people in their network would want to hear from them by call, text, or email, and make sure to interact with ways that are most comfortable with them for great professional relationships. Good networkers are not just takers, they are givers. They share resources and offer support. They strike a balance between close professional relationships and wider networks of acquaintances, ensuring that they maintain strong ties both inside and outside their organization. The foundation of a sustainable living in today's business world is effective communication across both formal and informal networks. 1,500 respondents answered in a survey conducted by JobVite entitled Recruiter Nation Survey 2022, stating that job seekers usually find job openings through their professional connections at a rate of 25% of the sources of discovery of the jobs. So these networkers strike a healthy balance by maintaining deep, close professional relationships while expanding their circle to include a broader range of contacts. By doing this, they can build a strong network within their own organization and also with their individuals outside of their close circle. In return, they get an all-around networking of support, opportunities, and collaboration from every quarter. At the end, such generosity and balance in networking translate to more long-lasting and meaningful professional relationships. Always remember that communication plays a significant role in your professional journey. It is crucial to choose the right words and display appropriate behavior when interacting with others in a professional setting. Effective communication not only helps build positive relationships but also enhances your credibility and professionalism. The way you express yourself can influence how others perceive your abilities and work ethics, making it essential to be clear, respectful, and thoughtful in your interactions.